All right, everyone, looky here. We've reached the 10,000 milestone. Wow. Everybody give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you very much to everybody who's made PVA exactly what it is today. From all the early family members to the newcomers to the project followers. I know there's a lot of new guys here who are following the projects that's been going on. Even thank you to the trolls that religiously follow me around anyways. And mostly, last but not least, to my elite super nerds who are always posting things like numbers and links and formulas and saying things like worst episode ever. And, you know, you guys really help to make the Academy is what it is today. Okay, we've grown from a small channel offering, you know, like different kinds of tips and tricks and basic tutorials and stuff, all the way to now, you know what I mean, where PVA offers so many things. Like it's just so much to list. Even, you know, starting from, you know, how much that we're trying to give back to the community with the free classes that's offered on the Academy site. This is still a work in progress, but, you know, the beginner, novice, intermediate, you know, all these classes will be for free for everyone to, you know, get that knowledge under their belt, because without this basic knowledge, you know, different things like, you know, reviews and stuff like that, it's all the more, you know, you could appreciate and understand it to the fullest once you get this stuff gone past. All right, so moving on, guys. If we go back to the dashboard over here, some of you guys are very smart, very keen, very good eye. All right, I haven't announced it yet, but yeah, here it is. If we view the channel over here, there is a Twitter and there's a Facebook and then there's the official website link over here. So I caved. I finally caved. Okay, PVA now has a Facebook for all of you guys to follow. And then, you know, one thing that I want you guys to know is that the projects are just a beginning of what's happening with PVA. Okay, Project 1 was, you know, the Sally Cotton thing. Project 2 is this. There will be a Project 3, 4, and 5 that is already in the works. Now that I really think about it, actually there will be a 3, 4, 5, and 6 of just crazy ideas to, you know, get together and talk about and, you know, perfect together as a family to create, to, you know, better ourselves with, you know, releasing better items, more affordable things, righting a lot of different wrongs, in the sense that, like, you know, we went through tons and tons of devices, right, where we liked, you know, a whole bunch of thumbs up about it, but we're going to correct all the thumbs down about it so that, like, you know, we get a better device. You know, things in that aspect, okay? I have a Twitter, so just set up the Twitter over here. Nothing to tweet just yet, but yeah, guys, get on the Twitter, because the discussion page with the Google Plus, whatever, it's not that great of a notification. And then there are times where I make very small announcements. Right now, I mean, I'm doing a vlog time, right? Where I speak to you guys heart to heart. But the thing is that, like, you know, I've missed so many vlogs before. I know that I owe you guys one. And I haven't been able to get around to it because of, you know, this project and opening up the site and seeing through the first subscriber orders personally, a whole bunch of stuff that's been going on, and little announcements here and there. Definitely, you know, I will begin to tweet it to you guys. So if you guys, you know, want to follow the Twitter so that you know what's going on, there'll be things about, like, you know, the device, this and that, and well, whatever. Especially once in a while, I might have like a throw up question or something like that, because during the first 4-part series of this, right, there were a couple of times where I released the video, I'm like, okay, I got it out, and then I'm like, ah, damn it, there's 1 or 2 things that I forgot to ask, you know what I mean? Like, for instance, I totally overlooked, I should have seen it coming, it's my fault, I should have seen it coming, that everybody was going to ask for nickel wire to be bundled with the item, since we're doing a whole fundraising thing, and, you know, you some of you can add money to make it into a basic bundle kit, into a deluxe kit, into a super deluxe kit, you know, just pile stuff on, right? Because that's exactly what the fun of, like, fundraising and stuff like that is. So I didn't ask exactly what gauges like you guys wanted, and then finally, after big survey, big studies, and watching other videos and other pros and other like what is everybody using, we're going to go with 28 and 30. So there's a couple of people who are on the 32 side, and there's a couple of people on the 26 side. So I gotta go 28 and 30 to, you know what I mean, find that best medium in between. All right, so many of you guys are clapping. A few of you guys, you know, sorry about that, but it is what it is. I tried my best to do the medium. Okay, so right, things like this, I would absolutely have to, you know, get in on you guys with Twitter in order to put that out quickly and just be like, hey, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Right. Next thing that I want to talk about is, you know, what you guys want me to talk about, which is the whole PVA 40 thing. Okay, PVA 40. This is not par 5. Okay, what I'm showing you right here, right now, is already, you know, PVA 40 device. The Indiegogo stuff. All right, we're going to go with the Indiegogo as opposed to the Congravate thing. Some of you are going to be wondering why this and not Congravate. I will release a formal video addressing that in the future, not now. Okay, because we got to focus on this. We got to get this out of the way, you know. So, right, we're doing everything right now, and then I'm going to be producing a special video, you know, specifically about this. It's not going to be like as cheesy as all the normal videos that I put up. We have our summaries. We have you know, I'm doing some proofreading, and then we're working on like the different perks and things over here. None of this stuff is full yet. I have a list on Word right now that I'm working on. Let me see what else. Ching chong guys. So how many of you out there are totally into the whole Chinese calligraphy blah blah blah, you know, thing with tattoos and stuff like that? You know what I mean? If you get the wrong stuff, it's kind of embarrassing, but if you get the right stuff, then it's totally sweet, you know? So what we're going to do is that we're going to go with 2 Chinese words on top, because you guys asked me, right? Hey, I want to do something like first edition, founding fathers, blah 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 blah. You know, all that stuff. So I gave it a lot of thought. Right? And on top of the battery door for the first run, we're going to go with these 2 letters right here. Okay, and the pronunciation is over here, and basically it means original group. Original group would mean the original focus group, which is all of you guys, you know, who joined in the YouTube and commented below, voted on the color that you wanted, well, not the vote on the color that you wanted, but I said the color to pick the body style, USB, no USB, how many batteries we're going to do, all that stuff. You guys were the contributors, you know. On a more traditional, you know, translation of what these 2 characters mean, it could mean original clan or cult as well. So it could mean faction. It could mean like a lot of things. Okay, the first word means original. The second word means group, but it's a little bit left open to interpretation. So it could be founding fathers. It could be a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? So what do you guys think? Of course, maybe not as simple as this one. We'll probably write it with like a little more badassery into the font. So this is just something to throw out there for you guys. You know what I mean? Quick thumbs up, thumbs down on that. If in the comments below, if you will. All right. Next thing, right? Okay. So there's something that I want to talk about regarding the Indiegogo stuff. Okay, we're going to be doing a lot of raffles because you guys asked us for it. You said, I want to do raffles. I want to do raffles. I want to raffle this and raffle that. Raffle this and raffle that. Okay. Blah blah blah. Also, there was a lot of mentions of iVogo, atomizer, etc., etc., etc. Okay, I'm gonna be upfront with you guys. Right? It's just like one of my videos about iVogo once upon a time too. iVogo is a bomb ass company. All right. However, all of you need to know that not every company is perfect. It doesn't matter if it's Infinite cigar. Doesn't matter who it is. Doesn't matter who it is. You have a flawed item. You know what I mean? And you have your good items or whatever. So I will make sure that, you know, only the good items are in circulation for you guys to choose from. Okay. And luckily enough, some really, really good items from Ivogo is going to be in circulation. Okay. Number 1 is going to be the Mephisto 2. Number 2 is going to be the Onslaught. And number 3 is going to be either the Orchid version 4 or the version 5. I haven't been set on it. But the thing is this, right? I don't want to release another another K-Fun. You know what I mean? Because K-Funs are done to death. It's just done to death. That's all. It's 2014. It's the end of the year. You know what I mean? We want to go out with a bang. Enough with the K-Fun stuff until, you know, new versions of it comes out or whatever. Let's... even though the Orchid is not something I normally would recommend, but the performance of this thing actually vapes very, very big to the point where I kind of sort of can overlook the whole plastic tank thing. You know, how many of us are really vaping like, you know, hardcore tank crackers these days anyways? So even if that is the case, there's always the Onslaught and the Mephisto. Mephisto, obviously... very good dual coil. Onslaught, very good tri-coil, and Orchid is the, you know, the next gen RTA system. You know what I mean? Okay, so finally, there's also going to be the PVA raffle. All right, so here's how all the raffles are going to work. All right, I'm going to try to explain the rules of this. What do you guys think of this? Right? Okay. It's a $3 raffle for all of the Ivogo stuff, okay? And the Mephisto obviously is going to be slightly cheaper. The Orchid is going to be slightly more expensive. And the Onslaught is, you know, just somewhere like right in between or whatever, right? And then what it says for every 8, for every 9, for every, like, whatever. Okay, it's kind of like this. If you join the PVA raffle, right, it's $5, right? So... you can buy it as many times as you want so that you can increase your chances. So basically you buy 1 raffle ticket or you could buy 2 or 3. It's up to you. And then what happens is that the total amount of backers on that will be divided by 28. And how many times 28 goes into the amount of, you know, raffle tickets or whatever will be how many winners are decided at random. And I will do a video drawing for it with, like, I don't know, an egg timer behind me or something. Like I'll do something so that, like, you know, it's obviously one continuous shot and I'm not cheating or anything like that, okay? Same thing for the Ivogo stuff, right? The difference is that for the Ivogo stuff, it's only $3 to enter, and it's like for every 8 people that it goes into. So... basically, if we got, like, you know, let's say 24 people or whatever, then out of the all the raffles or whatever, there will be 3 winners out of the 24. You get what I'm saying? So if there is $240, I mean 240 entries or whatever, then there will be 30 winners. Kind of like that. So same thing as the PVA. It's just like an overall thing. So the more people join, more winners possible. The more you put your name into the basket or whatever, the more, you know, we will do that. Okay. Next, some of these things I haven't, like, exactly figured out the pricing of it yet, but I will eventually get to it. Which is, like, you know, beach towels and T-shirts and other kinds of swag, caps and other stuff. I'm gonna show you some cooler stuff. $75 per little Skype call for Peg, I guess. $1,000. I will do a in-depth video on a vape topic of your choice. You know what I mean? Any vape topic of your choice, I will do like a whole 25-minute class long session about your specific topic, and I'll dedicate it to you, and I'll even give you, like, first viewing of it for you to approve, and if you think it sucks, I'll even, like, I'll even give you 2 revisions on it, okay, so that, like, okay, I'll do it again, okay, it sucked, I'm sorry, and then, you know, I'll do it again. Right. Let me see. I did a really, really special one for the brick and mortars. Okay, for all you big brick and mortars out there who are supporters of the PVA 40, I did a B&M dozen over here, which is which is 12, and then they will total to $120 each. So you just take 12 at a time, and that is the absolute lowest that we could go in order to spread the device out, and so that everybody could get one. Okay, this one is no, it's not 35. It's 3,500. Okay, I will fly to your business, your brick and mortar of your choice, or the brick and mortar that you own, and I will promote your store to the max. I'll help you out with all sorts of stuff. I'll consult you with your store, your business, and how you can change things, and how you can make stuff better. And then we'll do signings all day. We'll do like some promotional artwork. I'll even give a class. We'll do like from what time to what time. Like everybody comes in, and you'll get free builds from me, and stuff. You know what I mean? Like basically. I'll do this for like a whole weekend. I'll be there for like a whole Saturday and a Sunday, just so that people who can't make it on the Sundays come on Saturday, vice versa. Something like that. Okay, so it's some of those crazy perks that we're just gonna throw out there. All right. Prices again are not in stone. Okay, I'm just back and forth working out stuff, and then we'll see how it goes. Let's see. Okay, so now, as far as the vlogging part goes, right? Some stuff I want to talk about. Oh, one more thing regarding the blog over here with the SMY God 180 mod. Okay, one thing I want to put out there, right, is that like I'm not trying to sell this mod. Okay, I'm trying to make good on a promise. All right, because I knew that when I did this review, people are going to say, Peg, where can I get one, right? Regarding the controversy of like, the Fast Tech one, is it real, is it fake? I don't know. I don't really care. I don't really care if it's real or fake or what's going on or the price is undercut. I don't care what the story is, you guys. You know what I mean? All I could tell you is that like for $125, I will get you one that comes straight from SMY, and I will post the receipt of it for you guys, so that what I mean. I'll make a copy for everybody who's receiving one, so that it's genuine, straight from SMY. Okay. Another thing is that I haven't seen anybody offer like basically anything you want, which is any color in the cross or the wolf, because the cross one is like it was supposed to be like some kind of controversial, like sacrilege, like whatever. So if anything, the cross one is even more rare than the wolf one. But the point is that I said that I would help these people get one on their hands. Now, some of you guys really got to back off these people who are trying to pick one up, because they are collectors. Okay, and what is a collector? I fail to believe that a person with that kind of dough to spend on his hobby or whatever, you know what I mean, are people who are going to hurt themselves. I seriously doubt that. Okay, people who have the money to buy certain things, they want it for the sake of having certain. They want to try it. They want to keep it. They want it on their bookshelves. They want one. Okay, they're going to get one way or another, right? So I'm just making sure that happens for them, and then that's it. So regarding this sale, we've completed the orders, guys. But the thing is that like there's a cutoff point on it, okay, that the ship has to set sail, and I just want to put out a last call out there. Sunday, let me pull up the calendar real quick. We're on Wednesday right there. So Sunday, okay. After the 16th, this thing, that's it. It's over. Okay, I'm not selling this item anymore because we have to concentrate on the PVA 40. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to sell every single mod out there. I don't care. I'm doing this because I care about the subscribers that I promised them that I would help them out, and that's what I'm doing. I'm fulfilling a promise. I'm not trying to get rich, right? you guys, some of you guys really got it wrong. Right, so last call on this one. Sunday is your last chance to get any color in the cross or the wolf that you want straight from SMY. It's going to be, you know, the original authentic model. That's it, right? And then this whole thing will be taken down, and that's it. As far as people who are buying this item, I feel as if they see it the same way that I see it. This was a historic item. This was the, you know, while people were going through the war of like, oh, you're doing 50 watts, I'm gonna do 50 watts. Oh, you're doing 100 watts, I'm gonna do 100 watts. You're good. And SMY came out of nowhere and just said, oh, 180, like, you know what I mean? That was that moment, and they just want a memento of that, and I could totally see how that is, you know. So please, guys, don't tell people what to do with their money. Leave them alone. You know, they know what they want. All right. So let's move on to something else that I want to talk about, as far as, like, you know, a channel. You know, as a YouTuber, as a vlogger, as a content creator, as everything. It's very simple. YouTubers are people too. You know, we make videos and stuff, happy faces, and, you know, sometimes filled with excitement, sometimes try to be entertaining and things like that. It's because I make a video. I have no quarrels with you or whatever, right? But then at the same time, I'm still a human being, you know? You say hello, good morning. I say hello, good morning. You say, you know, something less desirable, and then I would say something less than desirable. And it's just that simple. There is no mask. There's no facade. There's no like, oh, now I see how you really are, Peg. What are you talking about, you know? The moment you mouth off to me or whatever it wanted to, so I'm not a human being with feelings or whatever. Sometimes I choose to take a higher ground because, like, you know, that's exactly how people are, you know what I mean? They're like innately decent or whatever. If you ran up to people like on the street or would just be like, your face is stupid, you know what I mean? I guarantee you, like, most of them are just going to either walk away, or most of them are just going to be like, what's your problem? Or like, why would you say that? Or something like that. And then a few other people might be like, your face is stupid. You know what I mean? It would simply be like that. But the thing is that, like, it's how you came off first. It's not even like, you know, the other way around. Don't come out and then, like, you know, say something trollish or say something like, you know, like less than desirable first, and then be like, oh, look at him, he's not even being professional or whatever. Because a lot of these channels, like, you know, what they do, they do work, they put it out there, it's free, you're welcome to come and go as you like, you know what I mean? It's not a nice thing to, like, you know, it's one thing to criticize somebody's work and just be like, hey, you know, what you said, like, I thought that was kind of confusing, and how come you didn't do this instead of that, and I thought that would have been better. Like, I get that, you know what I mean? Because we're being subjective about the matter, and then, right, we're just being, we're just talking about we're not being, like, personal about stuff, you know what I mean? If you leave comments like, come on, this guy's an idiot, that's a bunch of horse crap, or something like that, right? Then, you know, either, like, you just get banned from the channel, and then, you know, life goes on, right? Or once in a while somebody might say something back, and there is no, like, loss of professionalism on that, you know what I mean? At least I don't see it that way, because for a while that's what was happening to my buddy Lou over at Big Lou East Coast Review, you know what I mean? He had a really nice thing going on where, like, this is Big Lou, this is my opinion, you don't like it, suck it, whatever. It was, you know, it was entertaining in his own way, and if anything, like, nobody could do what Big Lou does, you know? But then after a while, like, all the thumbs down, all the, like, whatever, like, it started to get to him, and then he would do a video where, you know, it's about what he wanted to do, and then he would do another video about, like, you know, to follow up and just be like, hey, you know, why you guys are, you know, this and that, and then try to explain himself, whatever, and then now he's out of character, now he's out of place. The thumbs down gets even worse. It begins to snowball, you know what I mean? So I spoke to him about it, and I told him, I'm like, you know, what you're doing with this and that and what your channel was about, you got to come back to being the old Big Lou, and just, you know what I mean, let it be what it's supposed to be, you know, and then just give it a chance. If you keep falling back to reverting back to like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and explain myself or whatever, then people who were happy following you, you know what I mean, are going to move over to that unhappy thumbs down side or whatever. So then right after that, he started, you know, he did a couple of videos or whatever. This is Big Lou, bam, like, you know what I mean? Like that's my opinion, and, you know, if you don't like it, suck it, you know, something like that. And then boom, 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 thumbs up, came back again, you know. And it's like a lot of people happy to see, you know, the old Big Lou come back. He's happier with his videos. People watching it is happier with the videos. You know, the misunderstanding, it's not there anymore. You know what I mean? It went away after that, and that's what I mean. Like, all the creators, all the whatever, they're people. You know, this is why channels don't pick on each other. Like, they pick on each other as a shtick. Like, me and Z Vapor, like, you know, fuck with each other as a shtick. Matt and Twisted, they fuck with each other as a shtick. But it's not real, you know what I mean? They don't really hate each other or whatever. And they would never hate each other, hate on each other for real. For one reason, and one reason alone. Because you all have a channel, and you know what it's like. You know what it's like to put work out for free, you know, just to be criticized on, and, you know, sometimes, you know, even be shitted on at the end of the day for it, when really, like, you know, you don't owe them anything. You do it for free, you know. A lot of times when people, like, go ahead and announce, like, you know, I'm gonna unsubscribe, I'm gonna, well, you know what, you were free to come and go always. You were just always free to come and go. I've never told you, like, twisted anybody's arm to say, like, hey, you must subscribe, or something like that. I never said, like, oh, okay, only if we reach certain amount of subscribers am I going to give away something like I've never applied any kind of pressure towards that, you know what I mean? So for the opposite to happen, right, is, to me, is almost like the equivalent of, like, you know, announcing that you're going to leave a park or a library, like, just something that's open and free to the public, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, guys, I'm out of here now. I'm not checking out these books. And, you know what I mean? People were like, oh, okay, bye. It feels like that, you know, like you have to announce, like, all this stuff. Same thing with a little bit of what was going on with the PVA project, you know what I mean? Be like, well, you know, this thing is too close to a Hanamod, and I don't think I'm gonna get one, but you know, I'm gonna vote for the blue one, or maybe the red one, or so. It's like, well, like what does that mean? Anyways, enough of that. Okay, the point is that, like, channels don't fight each other. You'll never see a person with a channel get into, like, a straight fight with, like, another person, like in a trolling manner or whatever, because they know what it's like, you know. And if you want to know what it's like, it's really easy. Okay, you don't have to have a channel of your own or anything like that. As long as you have a webcam, it doesn't matter if it's on your laptop or anything like that. Do a build on your laptop and watch your own video later on, and then, you know, you rate yourself, like, how you did, and you'll have an idea of, like, how difficult it actually is, and maybe you might have, like, just slightly newfound respect for people who do a lot of these videos, you know what I mean? It's much, I mean, you know, shout out to my friends like Vape Fog and Real Vapes, that, you know, all you guys who, NC Vape, you know, Rockstar, everybody who has ever done a build on camera, even if you've only done it once, they will tell you, holy, you know, it was like doing surgery for the first time. Like, you have, so all of a sudden, like, you just don't know what you're doing. You're out of place. You're not in the camera anymore for some reason. Like what you think is straight is now upside down, or, you know, it's not as simple as you guys think it is. I'm not saying it's, like, you know, worth $1 million either, but I'm saying, you know, if you had your own channel, you might have a different perspective. Okay, so yeah, guys, so I've been rambling long enough, and as always with the vlog time or whatever, we got to do a winner thing. So winner of this vlog is going to be CC Rycher. CC has been with us since February. Jesus, man. That is a very, very long time hardcore loyal. So I got to reward him. And basically, 10,000 subscribers. Let's do a big and fun one. So, CC, I will go ahead and pretty much you tell me like what category of like whatever you want. You know what I mean? You want a dripper, you want a tank, you want a mod, you want like some juice or whatever, and I will give you something off of my personal shelf. Okay. So until next time, guys. Question everything, do your homework, and take care.